27, where basically you're only gonna need 3 piles with 9 cards in each one, and that equals 27. So we'll have a volunteer come up. They can cut the deck and they can mix it up, shuffle as much as they want, because this is truly impromptu. Doesn't matter how much they shuffle or anything. We got them covered. And they could just deal out their favorite 9 cards, or they could just do it regularly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do the same thing with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Same thing with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you can use, this is perfect for a deck of cards where you don't have all 52 and you still want to do tricks. This is perfect for that, because you only need half of the deck for this. And so I would ask that they look through, find a card that tickles their fancy. I see the Queen of Hearts right there. So they would keep that a secret. They wouldn't tell me that that's their card. I would just ask them, point to the pile that has your card. But before you do that, let me ask you, what's your favorite number between 1 and 10? If they were to say 7, then I would know that we're going to go through 3 rounds of this. And the way you do it is the first 3 numbers represent the top and end with the top. So in other words, 1 is top, top, top. 2 is top, middle, top. 3 is bottom, top, top. Because what you're doing is you're going from most specific, which is where the number is. Number 3 is very specific. It's the bottom, but it's at the top of the top. And that sounds confusing, but for 1 to 9, all the answers are top at the very end. So that's easy to remember. So now we're going to proceed, and we'll just say, for the sake of argument, that they picked 5 as their lucky number. Well, then in my mind, I'm going to say, okay, well, I know that 5 is the middle of the top, because after 1, 2, 3, then you have 4, 5, 6. 5 is right in the middle between 4 and 6. And it's also in the middle when you consider that 7, 8, and 9 is at the bottom of the top, and 1, 2, 3 is at the top of the top. So 4, 5, and 6 is in the middle. 5 is directly in the middle. So that means we're going middle, middle, top. And so we're going to keep that in mind, that this is their row. So we're going to say middle. I'll put this in here like this. And then turn the cards face up again and deal them down. That's important too. You don't want to have them face up and deal them, because it's not going to work out the same. And this is the time where they want to pay particular attention to where their card is, which is right here. But they wouldn't tell me, they would just pay attention. So that way at the end, they could tell me, or they could just point to it. And of course it's being covered up now, but they remember that it was here. So they point there. And this is round 2. We're going middle again. And then the third round, we're going to go top, because everything 1 through 9 is top. So here we go. This is the third round. At this point, I would ask the volunteer, do you remember what you said your lucky number was? Hopefully you did not forget. And they said, of course not, it was 5. And I said, okay, and do you remember what your favorite card was? You remember both of those questions? All right, now let's deal then. We'll deal down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wouldn't it be amazing if the next card turned over at your favorite spot is actually your favorite card, the card that you identified? And when we turn it over, it indeed is.